The following podcast should not be misconstrued as legal advice in any way, shape, or form. You would have to be an absolute idiot to take our advice seriously. I mean, look at us. We're dumb. Nate thinks pancakes are better than waffles. Joe's favorite restaurant is Applebee's. We cannot stress enough. Do not take our advice. The listener does so at their own peril. Well, I'm Joe.
And I'm Nate.
And we are the premier criminal consultants in the Boston area, here to help you with your
Perfect crimes. Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Yeah. Nate?
Well, Joe, today we have with us a local comedian, an artist, and in fact, a financial crimes enthusiast. Y'all give it up, please, for Miss Maddie Kelly.
Oh, hell yeah.
Hi, guys. Thank you so much for having me on one of my favorite podcasts right now.
Well,
Thank you so much,
Yeah.
Maddie. We
Very
appreciate that.
Yeah, you guys look great. You guys look like, you know.
I mean, thank you so much. This is the first day where we're really like dressing up for the podcast.
We're trying to get more professional as we
Yeah.
get bigger and bigger.
The consultant business is taking off, and a big part of that is looking professional
That's true.
while you consult.
Yeah,
So
you
thank
guys look insane. I love it.
very, very well. You know, as our followers slowly but surely trickle upwards, trickle, like as if you like kind of like didn't close the drain all the way. You know what I mean? That kind of thing.
Yeah.
But we figured we'd be more professional, so this is for you.
Yeah.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
yeah, collared shirts. Joe got a pocket square.
For
Hell
the
yeah.
fans. Yeah, you kind of look like you're going to like a swingers meeting after work.
I get that a lot. It's the pineapples.
It's It's for sure the pineapples.
I had no idea. I just really enjoy pineapples. They're
delicious fruits.
There you go.
Yeah, they are.
Enjoyed by people of many sexual situations.
Exactly. You
Most,
know
yeah,
what?
truly the sexually fluid.
You
They
don't
really
have to
enjoy
swing
them,
to
yeah.
enjoy pineapples. That's what I
So
always
true.
say.
You can be a hard straight and you can still enjoy a pineapple, dude. You can be a one-way straight or a one-way gay and never share your wife, okay? And you can still like a pineapple.
People are against men that are.
She was going somewhere with that.
Yeah, no, and then I got nervous. People are against men that want to fuck one woman and like to wear shirts with pineapples on them.
It's
true.
They're a political minority right now.
It is
really
true.
are.
Can we cut this bit out? That wasn't very funny. But let's talk. You guys look great. The sport jackets.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you for having me on. I love crimes.
Awesome. And you said you only like financial crimes, though.
I especially like financial crimes. I don't like learning about people's murders though. Like that's not for me.
Well, and is there a specific reason? Does it scare you, or is there why? Is the big why?
I think like for me, I'm always like thinking about what I would do if I was in this situation and if I was dead because like a person like really like wanted to like get off killing people. And then some girl was like, today we're going to talk about Maddie Kelly's brutal death. Like, I feel like I would do some, I would do some haunting.
It's
for
pretty.
sure. Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
Pretty like it is weird when you're like even like working in it when like you'd have to like go in and talk real business like about like you'd be
Yeah.
like okay look the body was not it wasn't in the corner dude and its arms were fine it's just like whatever like stuff like that.
Yeah, and it's always like people who are like really into horror movies are also really into true crime, and I'm like, that's weird.
Yeah,
You're like, I love watching people get kidnapped and killed, and I also like talking about it when it really happens. And it's like,
These are my hobbies.
yeah,
I guess that's fair.
I'm into it all over the board.
So you prefer
But I also understand the appeal, and I don't judge anybody. But just for me, it's
You're allowed to
fine.
judge people. It's
you
fine.
can you don't have
On
to be
this
so
podcast,
apologetic. Yeah, don't worry. Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll
I'm-
consult you on if it's good judgment or bad judgment.
Yeah,
That's like kind of what we're
but
here for.
I
Exactly.
think financial crimes are very interesting and like oftentimes really funny because and awful for sure, but they really give like some of the dumbest people like a lot of power.
Yeah. You
And
kidding me?
it reveals a lot of like structural issues. in our
I do have a
country.
follow-up question real quick because you said you like to picture what you would do in these situations, like, and that's why you don't like true crime. Do you like to picture doing the financial crime or like be like what is
God,
it?
yes.
Yeah,
No,
so-
I'm just joking.
No, but I mean it's cool if you do.
I mean, like, I feel like I could do it, but
Okay.
that's like.
I mean, generally speaking, it's not. I mean, once you get on the inside, it's a couple
Yeah.
clicks of a button and you're getting away with it. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like
you know.
until somebody catches you, you got to do it right. But
set up a shell corporation.
there you go. That's good.
So this is it. You
Funnel
actually
money
have
into
already
the
been doing
Virgin
your perfect
Islands.
crimes.
Listen,
Like, you've been running.
listen.
This is great. No, I'm very excited.
No, it's okay. It's
This
fine.
is wonderful.
Don't get upset, Joe.
Why do I get all
My
these?
parents are lawyers.
So then she'll definitely get away with it. So we're good. We're
Nah,
good.
they're not that kind of lawyer.
Well,
but yeah, hopefully.
They definitely know the people.
When
they need
I
to.
commit financial crimes, hopefully my parents will put me in good contact with a good lawyer.
I promise you, they were all my buddies from law school. That was supposed to be me. I was supposed to be the guy that they put in contact with. That was gonna be me. I was gonna represent all my like rich buddies' kids on like their DUIs when they got older and stuff. That was like I was gonna make my book. I was waiting like 10, 15 years, and then once all my buddies' friends started getting DUIs and getting arrested when they're young, I was just gonna be like, dude,
That was
you know,
gonna
I
be
got
the
your back.
business.
That was gonna be my business. It was
Call
gonna be just
444-444444.
That's right. Don't wait, call Nate, baby. I got your back.
So okay, like normally we talk about like family criminal history, but it sounds like you have very little criminal history. You're actually
Yeah.
like much more like legal minded.
Yeah, none that I can talk about for sure.
That's
a
good.
good
I mean,
thing.
that's yeah.
And then I mean it's more like bummers for
Yeah.
sure. Yeah.
I mean-
yeah.
Small time shoplifting.
Yeah. Yeah. No, it's I come from a very they're by the book. They're religious.
Good
Oh.
They're
citizens.
by multiple books.
Good
actually.
citizens.
Okay.
Oh.
They are very good citizens.
What
They're
kind of religions? Jesus or the other guy?
wouldn't it be
other-
great if I was like, we're actually Muslim? No.
That would be great. We
Yeah.
encourage
Yeah.
diversity
That would
on
be
this
cool.
show. What's wrong with Muslim
Salam
people?
alaikum, yeah.
No, my dad's Irish Catholic and my
Oh,
mom's
okay.
a Methodist. And they met in the middle, and I grew up Episcopalian.
Interesting. That's what my brother, or that's what my parents converted to when my younger brother got gay. That's what they did. They were like, yeah, that's
They do that.
yeah. We were Catholics. I think growing up, we had to go to go to church all the time. I was
Yeah.
always sleeping there, but we did have to go to the church. And then when my brother got gay, they were like, well, we can't go to the church anymore.
God
so-
gay is awesome.
Thank you
I
very
love
much.
God gay.
Yeah, yeah.
I appreciate it, but
I'm gonna
they
do this too with my hands.
It's a good way to rest
Yeah,
it.
it's a good way
yeah,
to
well, however you want to do it, But
Yeah.
So I definitely understand. I definitely understand.
Yeah, no, it's a great place to do everything that Catholicism does except some of the really bad stuff.
Yeah. I think you can still get diddled by a priest in the Episcopalian Church. I'm sure. I'm sure it's possible.
I'm sure it's happened.
Definitely.
Would you? I'm just curious. Do you think like having like religious legal parents like inspired you to find loopholes a little bit more? Like made you like, oh, when you're watching like a financial crime documentary, go like, oh, how would I do this or whatever?
Yeah, I'm not. It's more like I'm like, this is so crazy that this can happen. Like
Okay.
that's more of my like fascination.
Oh, that's
It's
something.
like this is just a guy who did this.
Like Bernie Madoff really trip you out?
Yeah, Bernie Madoff.
Yeah, what is your favorite financial crime? Is it Madoff or
1000% Elizabeth Holmes.
Oh, that's I
Yeah.
love to hate Elizabeth Holmes.
I mean, I love to hate them
Yes.
all. I hate these financial criminals so much. They make me so annoyed. Like I like not
They're
like
so evil too.
Yeah,
It's like
yeah.
it's like another level of
when they do it to
evil.
like I don't now. Let me get this.
That's why I wouldn't
correct.
want to do it because they're all like scamming like old ladies and
That's
stuff.
that's the one I don't like. Now if somebody
Elizabeth Holmes scammed a bunch of like Silicon Valley losers, so
That's
that's
different.
kind of funny. But she also put, it's the medical business.
Yeah.
So it's,
Do you have an Elizabeth Holmes voice?
just get deep.
So Theranos. It's not very good.
That's
It's
pretty
actually
good.
not bad.
I know.
Like, I think you
It's
should
not-
work on
I
it.
have better ones.
Oh, yeah?
That's I know. Mine was gonna be like
Theranos.
computers.
We can do anything with thumbstick technology.
Revolutionizing blood testing technology.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
I like to dress like Steve Jobs.
yeah. Damn, like a damn.
She got a
mime.
man out of it though. She like got a baby, a whole man.
What
I'm
was
glad
that, baby?
feminism has taken us
I know.
so
I
far.
was like, and so that was her ultimate goal. Yeah, feminism has
No,
really
I'm
come a
just,
long
like,
way.
I think like finding your man through
Suffrage and
I mean, that's how
suffrage.
you know you
through
found your soulmate.
massive financial fraud is like, yeah, I guess that's true. A partner in crime.
Yeah,
for
yeah.
sure.
I guess that's true.
He actually started a business that's like in blood testing,
Oh,
which I was like, oh wow, she's definitely part of this somehow.
so
There's no way.
iconic. Like double down. Like you're like, no,
Absolutely.
we're gonna figure it out.
It's pretty badass. It is, in that sense.
I appreciate the audacity of the scam too. Just she was like because if you talk to anybody who knew the science behind it, they're like, this would never have ever 1,000 times never worked.
No.
Like,
That's how
Yeah.
it's, but that's the best way to like just like totally bamboozle a bunch of people is to
Yeah.
be like, dude, okay, trust me, you put this blood in this computer and that
Yeah.
car over there will start. And they're like, what the fuck? That sounds I mean, you're like, "Hey, but you dress like Steve Jobs when you say it." And they're like, well, motherfucker,
Yeah.
I mean, he's got the whole damn Japanese government behind him. Let's give him this money. Yeah, that's it.
Totally. I think you lost me a bit there. What was that?
Well, no, this is good actually because it kind of leads into like what your crime is, right? Because you have certain thoughts on people like Elizabeth Holmes, right? Like,
well, yeah, they're not good.
right? They aren't good. That's
I'll say it.
agree. I'm glad somebody finally did. Maddie here,
I know. If no one will, Maddie Kelly will say it.
she's the
You're
hero we
welcome.
deserve.
These people are bad. That Madoff, that Holmes.
Strong stance against billionaires from Maddie Kelly.
Well, I think we all hate them.
Yes.
And I think nobody actually likes billionaires except for billionaires. And people who want to be billionaires or suck off a billionaire and get some,
Okay. And so your crime involves you want to work for these billionaires almost, right? But in a
have you seen the show Hacks?
love Hacks.
Like Kayla,
Yes.
I want to sort of be like Kayla adjacent to these people. Like
You would like to be an assistant to.
I would love to be like a very useless assistant or just like a really and I would love, it would be really interesting if I could be like, fabricate some like important person who is my father and I'm like, he really wants me to get this job and so they can't fire me, but I just like fuck their lives up. Or you know what, maybe it would actually, now that I'm talking about this, it would be easier if I presented very like competent because then I could do more damage for longer.
Well,
But I would love to like fuck up their finances behind their back and be like, I'm so sorry, sir, like I did not, that was my error.
No, and I do want to make sure because there's two parts to this.
For sure.
We try to go with like the as a licensed attorney. I try to help you with the legal aspects. Of this, and Joe he's the businessman. He can break it down and help you with the business part.
Exactly.
Totally.
So, what I do want to ask first and foremost for my analysis. Okay. Do you have financial gain, or is it just like, or is it more like the Joker? You just want like chaos,
I think originally, like it was sort of like Joker, like chaos. I just think chaos, like girl boss chaos, is the funniest.
Agreed.
The funniest bit in this situation. But I mean, now that we're talking about it, what if I funneled it into laugh trap?
We actually have some business ideas that this might work out pretty well for you.
I would love to just shuffle off some money into like a
we're gonna create a sustained business here for you out of this idea. I think
I'm
that's
really
some good
excited
ideas.
for this, boys.
You should be.
What I would say first and foremost is that there's one part of your own analysis that I think you need to reverse on. Okay, this idea, you don't want to sell yourself as too competent. Okay. Okay. We're part of what you're doing here. Okay. We got to get you in, so we build up your resume. All right. And we're going to make all kinds of we're going to put all kinds of great stuff on your resume. Cool, interesting things. Lie. We'll lie. Just like everybody does on the resume, we will lie through our teeth.
Yeah.
And we will put people that we know at the other end of the phone numbers for references and stuff. And we'll make them, the CEO of whatever, Jeffrey Epstein.
I was vice president of Coca-Cola for 3 years.
That's what I'm saying. There you go.
I heard about that.
Yeah.
So
that was really a crazy time.
We're going to get you in there. Once you're in, okay, now it's going to be very, very important. And this is actually something that I've done in many positions of work that I've had, especially when I was a young man. You must be competent while presenting to be totally foolish. You have to be a total idiot so that they don't suspect anything, and so that way, when you're accused, we can pull off this like sort of Breaking Bad, Skylar-esque defense, like, oh well, she couldn't possibly.
I was just some bitch.
Let me tell you. You know a man named he was popular once, Joseph Biden. Yes, you know Joseph Biden. You know Joseph Biden.
The Biden defense.
The Biden defense.
This is the Biden defense. Joseph Biden, when he was in law school,
this coffee is delicious.
Thank you so much.
It's very good. It's good stuff. When Joseph Biden was in law school, he was caught up in a cheating scandal. And
he was?
He was.
Wow, they buried that shit.
Well, don't worry. No, they didn't have to. Because he was caught up in a cheating scandal. And through the investigation, it was determined that he was such a poor law student that he couldn't possibly have actually engaged in cheating. Okay? This is the defense that we are building for you. All right? You have to be such a poor employee that you couldn't possibly have transferred billions and billions of dollars to an account that might or might not be, connected to you. Okay.
Yeah, well, I mean, I don't know anything about that account. Like,
Maddie, can you pretend to be a bimbo? Do you have that in your wheelhouse?
Absolutely.
I thought you might.
Yeah, I grew. You know what?
Like a Legally Blonde-esque bimbo, so people
Yeah.
like flashes of greatness.
No,
you know?
you just flashes of deep competence.
Yeah,
in a
flashes
very
of
silly
deep competence,
movie.
but like where people are like, but she couldn't possibly.
She couldn't possibly. But a perm has to set for 72 hours. Like I've never seen the fucking movie, unfortunately.
That's what. No, look, that's perfect.
That's like definitely not her voice too. Like that was something else.
Whatever.
Woods.
Yeah, Woods. That's
Am
what.
I the only one that's seen Legally Blonde
Not
at this
in many
table?
years, dude,
It's
I
a
know.
great film. I've heard.
Unbelievable.
They talk about it in law school all the time because apparently it's very it's just well done.
I feel
It's
like
like my
that's
cousin
like your
Vinny.
final exam at whatever law school you went to in Louisiana. And
I
they're like,
love
summarize
My
Legally
Cousin
Blonde.
Vinny.
It is actually for law school in LSU. If
such
you
a
want to
good
pass the
movie.
message, just make you watch old reruns
just-
of like Joe Burrow throwing a football, dude, and just have to guess where it lands. Guess whose hands it goes into before they fucking press play. That's how you do it.
You're a lawyer.
I know.
You guessed right.
God, no, if that was the case, I probably would have done better, dude. Jesus Christ.
Do you guys remember Ace Attorney on the DS on Nintendo?
I never played it, but I am aware of the franchise.
What do you mean on the Nintendo? There was a game where you could be a lawyer on a
And you
game.
go like,
Oh, yeah.
That is a horrible. What?
They're big in Japan. I don't
Japan
know.
is an interesting.
Like for fun in Japan, new big game. This is great. Everybody's so miserable. We've made a game where you can be a lawyer. It's taken off. It's a blast. Everybody loves it. That's just, oh my God, that's nuts.
It's a whole genre. There are games where you're like a truck driver and stuff now.
No, I
like
have seen that. I have seen that, and that is a bit interesting.
You guys heard of Subway Surfers?
I mean, they do they do cool stuff.
That's a game about trespassing.
That's a game about trespassing on state or federal property.
I feel like this would be a great conversation to have with whoever you're trying to distract as their secretary. Like, Elon, have you seen this game? Like,
Elon, oh my God, wait, I just saw this thing.
you gotta play this one with me.
I saw this video and it's like really funny. That's my.
That would get him.
There you go. That's perfect, and that's how you.
It's an AI video of you.
Is it like so?
Of you explaining your really awesome idea to a dog who tells you that you're really smart.
And there you go.
He would love that. But
I love very nice.
can I ask a quick follow-up question, Joe? Because like talking about Elon made me realize, like, do you have like, how in the Iraq War they had those like playing cards for like the generals or whatever it was, or maybe that was like Al Qaeda, whatever it was. They had the most wanted, like it's like the most wanted guy was the Ace of Spades.
Yeah.
The least wanted was like the Two of Hearts or whatever.
No, this is like man info. Like this
Yeah.
is
That's my kind of stuff.
Yeah, this
I haven't gotten that yet.
these playing cards were real, by the way. But anyway, do you have like a ranking of like billionaires that you want to take down, or is there like only one you want to do, or
So like here's the thing about like billionaires is like individually they are like all so forgettable. Like they look like shit.
They do.
They look like oatmeal. They're all bald.
Yes.
You've never heard of
Or
any
they have
of
hair plugs.
They have no pizzazz.
That is so true. They're an uncharismatic bunch.
Yeah, they are really just people who have like spent their lives trying to maximize imaginary points for themselves and are losing out on the most basic fundamentals of being a person. So they're not very charismatic. So I can't really like remember any of their names. Like,
Are you negging all billionaires right now?
God damn.
I don't remember their names. They're not that attractive.
They're not, but like look up like 100 most wealthy people in the world, and they're all like.
I'm not disagreeing with you.
What was that one guy? The guy who I think he owned all of Italy's telephone networks.
Berlusconi.
And then he was the president, and then he
That's
and
crazy.
great orgies.
Right, and he had kind of that like Mussolini kind of screaming stuff. So I mean, like, but I'm not positive that he was an attractive fellow. Like, but he was.
Berlusconi was he was the prime minister of Italy and had a whole giant like the orgy thing is not a joke.
Yeah,
he got
and then
busted for.
he would call in like it was like a thing. He would be like, "We have to bring in the underage whores before like we have a business meeting. We have the Senate is coming. We have to bring in the underage prostitutes." And it was actually a thing because in Italy he got in trouble. He got in trouble in Italy because this is actually this is a very real legal difference in Italy. Okay, he got in trouble because he was bringing in underage whores or prostitutes. Pardon me, or whatever.
I think they're just children at that
yeah.
point.
Exactly. Yeah. He's bringing in
Victims,
children for sex, which is and paying
The
them.
whores.
And paying
Those
well,
underage
The 14-year-old whores.
Again, you have to think like like an Italian, okay? This is you have to think like an Italian. Okay,
It's the most Italian thing I've ever heard.
They're already past their prime in Italy.
This is in Italy, it is not illegal to have sex with a child. Basically, okay, you can have sex with like a 14-year-old, okay, as long as you don't pay them. You can only pay a woman for sex after they turn like 18. So he got in trouble because he was paying these children for sex. If he would have just brought in some willing children, some willing Italian children, which sounds crazy, but I guess that's how it goes over there.
Sounds crazy, but
that's
the Constitution.
I don't know. It's in their law. It's not for me. I'm not advocating for it, but hey, that's what they're.
I'm just a lawyer.
I'm just a lawyer.
I'm just looking at it from legally speaking. If he would have,
and I'm just representing this guy.
Yeah,
so if
you would have
didn't really do anything wrong.
It's an adult hooker or like having sex with like a whatever under 16
child for free. Yeah.
Crazy, but so that was where he really went wrong. So I mean, tell me that's not interesting.
I don't think we're ever going to get a corporate sponsor, guys. I don't think we're ever going to get sponsored.
No, and it will be my fault. And we'll never be on any television.
Did you ask me? So what do you think?
I mean, come on, that's got to be interesting, right?
Yeah. Well, for sure. Yeah. You know what? And that.
But I can't guarantee that he was a hot guy or anything like that. I don't know for sure.
You're focusing on the wrong part. You're like this. Not that you're focused. That's a very good point. That is a very.
Can I just add one thing to that
spicy experience for everybody to hear that.
It felt even better that you were in a sport coat when you said it.
Thank you. It felt more legitimate when I was saying it than when I'm usually just like, in a damn, in a t-shirt, my stupid hat or something like that.
I don't take you seriously then.
No, but I believe, I think you... I mean, you could run for president of Italy now. Well, I was a prime minister.
Prime minister.
My bad. Sorry, Italy.
If I am a prime minister of Italy, you will have to pay a child for the sex.
I am the most democratic candidate in all of the election.
In tutto Italia, I am the most democratic. Yeah, hell yeah, dude, I could do it.
We should pay the child hookers.
Yeah. Nate only gets like 1% of the vote.
Exactly.
Like, no.
Hell no. Not in Italy, friend.
Well, this guy's crazy.
Okay, so Maddie, you're going to ruin every billionaire's life. Let's get back to that.
Well, if any of you are interested in investing in any of my projects, I will not ruin your life.
Okay.
Any billionaires watching.
Well, here's my idea. I think maybe we can move into sort of the business side because I think this is where you're going to find this appealing.
No, at this point, she's already in and she's busting.
I've been hired. I'm in the building.
That's right. What I hear right now is you have some brand awareness. Let's say it's Elon Musk, just for simplicity's sake.
That would be so annoying, but yeah.
Okay, I mean, if they're all the same.
What do you want? You want Bezos?
That's not, no, okay, so.
They all suck.
They all suck, but they're all individually bad for sure. That, but I just mean Elon Musk is memorable because he bought his way onto all of our iPhones and made us remember him by destroying the government.
Sounds like a great target. Evil. Sounds like this is exactly the man that you want to destroy.
Well, I mean, it's kind of mainstream. I'm thinking who runs Eli Lilly?
I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying.
Like a Wexner, like a Les Wexner.
I always see ads of single mothers taking care of their kids and playing on the swing set and we get you, and then it says Eli Lilly, a medicine company, and they just murdered people for
pharmaceutical
years and years and years.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely. I'm 100% on board with this.
No, I'm not saying you're not. I'm just thinking
here's my thought though with Elon, because if there's one thing that billionaires
Charles
respect,
Schwab. Maybe I could fuck over Charles Schwab. Yeah,
Maddie, I'm going to give you the solution. You got to let your consultant speak.
I'm sorry.
Here. It's okay. It's okay. No, you're doing great. You are one of our favorite clients.
You're doing great. What are you talking about?
But I just want because we're getting a little far ahead of ourselves, and we might be able to solve this problem.
Sorry.
Right. But my thought is, if you work for someone like Elon Musk for a year, the one thing billionaires respect is other people who have money. He has the most money of all the billionaires.
That's true. I think
So after you do that for a year, they're gonna be like, wow. Elon Musk's secretary is probably pretty good.
Yeah.
He's the richest man in the world. And what you can do is start your own secretarial school. And this is how we're going to spread our little tentacles into every single one of the billionaires.
Wow.
Call that an organization.
Exactly.
That's right. We call
Make
that a
my
criminal
own
enterprise.
university.
Exactly. You know, secretary is specially tailored to billionaires, and they're gonna think, you know, and you're gonna have this like little bimbo aesthetic. They're all gonna love it, and then you're gonna have your little sleeper cell that you're gonna build.
That's right. That's right.
My stomach turned.
That's what you want.
But I figure it out.
You'll figure it
That's
out.
what you want. That's what you want. You gotta say. You gotta think like a criminal.
Yeah,
you
I gotta get into it.
You're too righteous. You're too righteous in the gut. You gotta get all that out of you. You gotta
Yeah.
get that righteousness out. You gotta. We committing crimes.
We're gonna get them all.
Yeah,
we're gonna get
them
all the billionaires,
You know,
not just
break them
some of the
all down.
billionaires.
That's right.
I'm sorry. I came in with the wrong energy.
That's
I need to think like a criminal.
That's right.
Okay.
That's
It's
right. You
okay.
got this. Don't worry, baby. You
No,
got
but
it.
we're trying to
You're
like
right.
up your game because you've got a great idea. You know,
Yeah.
taking
Yeah.
down the billionaire class through incompetence.
I think it would be so funny.
It would be so funny.
That's right. That's right.
So okay, I'll have different people funneling money from different billionaires
Exactly,
at all
like-
times.
Exactly. And so like as you've like built this like network of radical secretary terrorists,
That's right.
this is when you get into the like
Secretarists.
Yeah, secretaries.
you've watched a lot of financial crimes documentaries.
Secretarism.
What could you do if you had a network of 1,000 willing agents
Oh
at
my
each
God.
billionaire's office with access to all their banking information, all their social security
Just
numbers?
so
Each
much-
one
so
acting
much
stupider than the
damage.
next. Each one pretending to
Yeah.
be dumber than the next.
And then it would just collapse like
That's
a house
right.
of cards.
Exactly.
Your
You could,
army of bimbos could destroy
Yeah.
them from the inside out.
I don't love bimbo.
That's what you want.
are we not allowed to use the word bimbo in a sarcastic sense?
No, I love it. It's
So,
so
well,
good.
you can call them whatever you want. Army
no,
of
cut that.
They're
My bad.
trained.
I
No,
got,
it's okay. They're
I
like
had a
trained-
flashback to someone calling me that for real.
You're gonna get vengeance on that person by
I am.
using the stereotypes we apply to women.
Yes.
I'm not saying that these women are bimbos. I'm
No.
saying they are going to train to present as bimbos to these men who don't know better.
For sure.
You
Exactly.
see?
Yeah.
We're very aware. We're like,
Yeah.
you know,
It just sounds so much less progressive coming out of a man's mouth. I'm
Mm.
not gonna
Well,
lie.
I mean, that's fair. It's not like
It's not your fault.
I'm not too.
But he's Italian.
yeah, no.
Well, also, like I have to say before, while we're on that for a second,
Sure.
European billionaires are doing it different.
I guess that's fair.
Yeah,
sometimes.
they're having like.
They rural countries and shit.
Yeah. They
Are we
have,
okay with European billionaires?
That's not what I'm saying.
Oh,
I
okay.
think it's more of like a. I don't know. There's something so likable about being European. You're like
Not
That's
American.
not American.
You know, would you
Like-
believe I'm half European? My father's from Belgium. I'm a dual citizen. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I have a Belgian passport. Yeah.
That's the part of him you like.
That's why exactly. That's the part of me where
Yeah.
you're like, yeah, that sounded almost misogynistic, but not that much. You know,
Well,
Exactly.
there's
Your
something
mouth.
about European misogyny that's like a little bit more divorced from capitalism. That's like kind of charming.
it's feudal. It's romantic.
You
I
know,
know, it's like it's very feudal.
It's very
Exactly,
like
it's very classist. It's
It's about like a woman couldn't carry that
hunter-gatherer,
much.
like kind of. No, I'm just kidding. It's like I
very
don't
primitive. Yeah.
know. Just joking.
I want to
No,
go back to those times.
I guess the girlies watching will understand what I'm talking about.
The girlies. I
Amen.
really want to dive
And
into
it's
that
it's
now.
like it's a lot less. How can I say this? Yeah, I'm gonna say something really bad.
You say whatever
That's
you
okay.
want.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
I think it's so much easier to focus on somebody's funny accent than it is like
There you go. That's all it is. That's fine. That's a normal observation.
I get that.
It's
I
a
get that.
human
That's funny.
observation. It is
when
true.
someone is like, "You're a whore," I'm like,
I have
from
no
fucking
idea what-
Britain.
They do
Like,
a
that's
lot
so
of-
embarrassing.
You should see.
Spot on.
Spot on.
You should see, like, you know, when you run through, like, I mean, I can't. I hate to always go back to it, but like, they're always. When I was studying abroad in Italy, yeah, that's what girls were like. They'd be like, you know, it was like like these guys would be relentless, but
Yeah.
like they were always
Yeah.
like, it's so annoying, and you'd be like, he's following you
Yeah,
home.
no,
Like,
exactly,
yeah, exactly.
yeah.
Yeah. He'd be like, please,
But
I want to
he's-
marry you. I give you the moon. I love you so much. I give you the moon. Please, I marry you. Where you live? I love you so much. I give you the moon. They do that. They follow him all the way fucking home, and he'd be like, "Dude, you got to stop. All right, you got to
it's-
stop here. This is nobody lives on the. Go home. Go home. And la casa.
I give you my heart.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
give you my child.
yeah, exactly. All that stuff. You know.
And you're like, he sounds like Luigi.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So in that sense, I could see why it's like a little like it's disarming.
No,
you
for
know?
sure, and it's
Okay.
not better. Like
Yeah.
it's for sure the same.
Still sexism.
Yeah,
but-
yeah, yeah, oh, yeah.
Yeah, but it's like wow. I'm traveling right now.
Like, wow.
Makes me
the
feel
world.
worldly.
That building is that building that man just chased me out of was 1,000 years old.
I'm like, wow, the history. So many women must have been chased out.
Yeah, I know.
of this
So I wonder how many
building
other women were chased down these cobblestones running away from some fucking lunatic.
No wonder the Mona Lisa smiled like that. I get it.
Yeah, just fucking.
That's actually true. It isn't like I'm kind of no.
Leonardo was like, smile for me, lady. And she goes, and they're like, she's so mysterious. Girl, she's uncomfortable. She wants to leave.
She wanted to get out of
She's
there.
uncomfortable.
Leonardo was like, are you doing anything after this? Like,
Like, I love you so much. I marry you. Please, please. I give you the moon. Yeah, exactly. That's how it goes. Yeah. Oh, fuck me.
And now
So
it's
she's
in the
turned, she's
Louvre.
like-
That's actually pretty good. You've got a really good Mona Lisa impression.
thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That's great.
Yeah.
Especially for all the viewers listening.
Yeah, for all the people
They're going to
yeah.
love that.
I did a sort of uncomfortable Mona Lisa smile.
Yeah. Yeah.
Exactly. Look just like her.
Spot on.
Have you seen read what the hell is that book? The Da Vinci Code?
The Da Vinci, what the Red Book? Have you seen the Red Book?
Have you read the book, The Da Vinci Code?
Yes, I've read the Da Vinci
I'm a
Code.
Maoist. Have you seen the Red Book?
I know exactly. I know. I'm a Maoist. Hell yeah, that was nice. That was good.
Thanks. No. That book is so fucking stupid.
Exactly.
The Red
Country and ping pong.
They're both pretty fucking stupid books, to be fair. The Da Vinci Code is especially stupid. Though.
The Da Vinci Code, yeah, is I'm trying to think of a comparison between the two, but it's they're very different books.
That's much too large for me to crack open. I don't go past go dog go. All right, that's like that's my thickness.
When I was reading the Da Vinci Code, and I'm sorry, we'll get back on.
No, we're on track.
When I was reading the Da Vinci Code, I was like, I can't tell what genre this is at first. Like, I didn't know anything about it. I didn't know about like the whole Dan Brown of it all. Like, I didn't know the vibes.
So confusing because I used to know a guy named Dan Brown, like from Penn State.
Yeah, Dan Brown from Penn State.
Yeah, I'm like from Penn State.
Dude, he could have like, dude, he could drink like 30.
I know, that's what I was saying. I was like, he could really take down a lot of beers. I know he's writing books. It's
and now he writes weird. It's divorced dad porn. Like that's what I
divorced Catholic dad porn.
I was like, what is this vibe? I could not figure it out for the life of me. And then I saw someone describe it as divorced dad porn. I'm like, that's what it is.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because it was like the description of him. He's like, he was not traditionally handsome, but lots of women really liked to look at him and sleep with him. And he was really smart, but he's also had trouble with the people in the past. But like, I was like, oh my God. This is like,
have you ever read like a Tom Clancy book at all? I don't know why you would, but like Hunt for Red October, they suck.
I think I must have. I was at like a cabin in the woods. No, genuinely, like, and there was like.
Have you ever been to an airport?
Yeah, exactly. No, but I was. They're everywhere.
Yeah.
Can't get rid of them. I was in a cabin in the woods, and they only had Tom Clancy novels.
Yeah.
And I started reading it. I'm like, this is hard to read.
Yeah, exactly. But like the Da Vinci Code is just that for Catholics, basically, right? Like the same sort of like quick pacing. Like you don't think that much about it, and it's just very masculine.
Yeah.
Like,
And actually, the whole time, the young scientist's daughter wanted him.
I mean, who would have seen that coming?
Yeah, I mean, like, come on.
The grizzled middle-aged man that.
Yeah, it's like, oh, come on, Dan.
Come on,
Get
Dan.
it together.
That's
like,
not hot,
call your
Dan.
ex-wife. Like, she needs you. She has kids. I don't know his deal, but it's giving.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's giving that he's not. Those books are long.
They
And
are
taking care of
long.
kids is hard work.
It is true.
So
I once knew a
Something
man
had
that
to
wrote a
give.
book, a lawyer that wrote a book, a prosecutor I worked with, and he wrote this book. He wrote a couple books. It's so fucking funny. But he wrote these books, and my old boss, when I was at the public defender's office, got me one of his books for Christmas as a joke, and like the foreword was so long, and it was like 5 pages where all he did was thank like every teacher he's ever had, gave one line to his family, divorced like 5 years after the book came out. It was fucking, it was good God.
Who could have seen it
I
coming?
know, who could have seen it coming?
But See, this is another conversation that I think would be good to get the like billionaires off track with. You could just like start talking to them about Dan Brown.
I
and
love The Da Vinci Code.
Yeah,
Mr.
see?
House. That is one of my favorite books.
See?
I've read 4 books so far, and
This is perfect. This is perfect.
Is a really good book, I can tell.
It was
The
super
man is
challenging.
strong, and he wins at the end.
You will have to say stuff like that. You're gonna have to get real comfortable with stuff like that.
Yeah, I think it's like okay. I think I can do this. I used to play dumb to get teachers to be nice to me.
That's a good way. That's
Yeah.
I
perfect.
think it would be really fun if you got billionaires to do like Indiana Jones style Da Vinci Code quests. You
Yeah.
know, like if
Running
you
from
convinced
boulders and
Elon that like the Ark of the
yes,
Covenant
like
was real.
distracting them. Like
Yeah.
this is a great. This is why I hired you guys because this is great stuff.
If you
right.
clean the ocean of plastic, you're gonna find the mystical trident
Yeah.
of Poseidon or
Yeah,
something. You
yeah.
know,
The cup of Hermes is at the bottom of the Indian Ocean.
Yeah, I was like, you know who is fighting white genocide right now? Greenpeace.
Oh, there you go.
I know it's crazy, but you have to give a bunch of money to Greenpeace right now because they're gonna save white culture.
Can I tell
That's
you that I'm so like poorly versed on it? Like this is how little I watch the news. When you said white genocide, I was like, oh, they're doing that. I was like,
That sounds like we should be concerned
I was
about
like,
it.
what? How did I not know about this? That's crazy. Oh my god, dude, I'm at risk. This is crazy. This is nuts.
This is the thing about Facebook is because every day Facebook is triggering these men that they're living in a Dan Brown novel.
Yeah.
There's people coming for them.
True. It's very odd.
They're the good guys, and
Yeah.
they need to save. They need to. I don't know. They're in a conspiracy theory. It's involving American
remember
legal
what-
I think
documents.
this is true though.
like-
Actually, is that there is a
like-
lot of stuff that's like making men think that like things are like way more dangerous than they are. They need to have like weapons and guns and like
and
be
also
ready.
not just men, like for sure,
sure,
like every,
yeah.
but like it comes in different flavors for different people.
that's fair.
But I think like the whole like QAnon thing was very Dan Brown, like the whole the Proud Boys give that their whole bookshelf is Dan Brown.
There's a whole lot of Opus Dei kind of feelings
true.
to some of these Christian
Yeah.
nationalists where they're like, we need to like hate everything because that's what God wants. And you're like, well, it seems like he kind of likes us. I don't know.
That's another one too, where every
Why'd
time.
he give us banana trees?
Exactly.
Did y'all ever watch y'all watch the Disney Channel when you were kids?
Oh yeah.
Yes. Every time somebody says the Proud Boys, my first thought is the Proud Family, and I'm like, I don't think you're allowed to say that, dude. What are you talking about? The Proud? What are you talking?
It seems like they're
Yeah, no, exactly. I was like, what are you talking about? I was like, what? Do these black cartoon characters have a problem with Democrats? What the hell are we talking about?
strange politics.
Yeah, I know. I was like,
family.
yeah, I know. I was like- I thought it was like Raven Simone. I was like, I don't know. You know?
Yeah, that Disney Channel.
I do like the idea of like
Love Wizards of Waverly Place.
which one was that? I never saw
I never
that.
watched that
you know,
one.
everything's gonna bring a breeze.
I must be too old for that. No, I don't know. I'm also, whenever I see wizards, I'm
generational thing.
very off put by magic. I'm very off put by magic. Extremely off
I
put.
don't trust it.
Exactly. This is a devil worship. I don't. Yeah, no.
Scares me.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
go to Salem in
Yeah,
October.
yeah, I don't
no,
know.
sir.
Even stuff like with the witness.
Dude, you
Not
would
for me.
love Dan Brown.
I probably would. I probably would.
Yeah, no. You're not a fan of magic?
No, never have been.
Like if you saw
Okay.
magic, like actual magic performed in front of you, you would just run. Like,
not in that sense. I'm no.
How did he put
not
the
like
rings
that.
together?
No, not
How
like
did he
that.
do
No,
it? I gotta go to church.
No, we still fear white genocide. No. No, I'm just like not. I'm just like, it just makes me just mad. It just makes me
These
mad.
goddamn witches.
Yeah, exactly. Like Harry Potter, all that.
You
like,
have been undefeatable in Salem. Like you would be unstoppable,
Yeah,
just getting bitches killed left and right.
oh, dude,
Yeah.
you would have been the proctor or whatever
dude,
it is.
Yeah, you'd
Yeah,
just
oh,
be
yeah,
like,
like the
she's a
Inquisitor?
witch.
Yeah.
Mary's a witch. Abigail is, she's a witch. Like
So,
for
yeah.
sure.
He's so
Like,
charismatic. I would have believed him. You know?
It is true that I probably would have been good in like an Inquisition sort of sense, But I don't
Yeah.
know if I would have wanted to do that to ladies. But I would have made a really good, like some sort of Inquisitor.
yeah, yeah, that'd be good. Like the the Spanish Inquisition. Are you Jewish?
You actually, yeah.
Exactly. Show me your hat. Where's your hat rack?
I know you're hiding Manischewitz back there.
exactly. Well, yeah, exactly. Where's your wine? I know you're hiding Manischewitz.
I want some. It's so good.
Really? Is it good?
And it's sweet. It's delicious.
I've never found sweet wine to be particularly good.
I'm not a sweet wine guy. I like it dry.
Dry wine, yes.
Nice dry wine.
Yeah.
Good dry wine.
Crisp,
Crisp, yes.
fruit forward.
That's-
That's what they call
Okay, so you're going to be serving them Manischewitz. That's going to distract the hell out
That's
of
a great
billionaires.
way, actually, to get these billionaires.
like putting like weird stuff for them.
Yeah,
to
like,
focus
here,
on. Just,
please, you need
That's
to
a good way to
relax.
like drug them. Is like, oh, you haven't had Manischewitz before. It's such a nice sweet wine. Like, you have to have a glass. And
Yeah.
then while they're knocked out, that's when you get all the documents.
And is this also and is
Perfect.
this like an ancient stereotype, or is it still like the
Ancient
case where
is cool.
is there still a lot of those fellas that might have already had some Manischewitz, if you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? You know, like they still got a lot of a lot of fellas going to the synagogue up in the billionaire world.
Oh Jesus!
I was just wondering.
I mean, he might have been one of them, I guess.
I say that's fine. Yeah, could have been. It's possible, but I think they got
He was
those
a
like
Jew.
Israeli billionaires. You know, like that's
Oh,
always.
of course, they have Israeli
well,
billionaires.
yeah.
You'd probably impress him if you were like, "Hey, listen, you look like you're having a bad time. Here's some
Yeah,
Manischewitz," and he'd be like,
yeah.
"This is the best secretary." He's like, "Meshuggah, she's the best I've ever had."
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then if you work for an Israeli billionaire, and technically you're complicit. and-
That's also no good. Yeah, because that's also now.
The Israel of it all, I think, more so than the Jewish.
My
one.
We're
understanding
absolutely
too is-
never getting a corporate sponsor at
I
this
know.
point.
My understanding is they're committing a wretched genocide over there right now.
Yeah,
Isn't that
it's,
true?
Like no bueno.
It's
for
not
sure.
good. It's very
really
bad stuff.
bad.
It's very, very bad stuff.
It's like
yeah.
getting worse.
Look,
It's
those
horrible.
hospitals and journalists, they were asking
Well, luckily
for it.
that
Who
damn-
needs, like journalists? Like that's like
It's all good. That
get rid of 'em.
fucking that Rain
Dying
Man
breed.
Thunberg sailed there or
They-
whatever.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy how many journalists have walked into bullets these last few days.
Pretty wild.
How
Yeah.
dare they try and tell the truth?
I know.
That's
Like, what are they just turning down
disgusting.
dangerous streets or something like
Oh,
that?
you just hate Jews.
That's anti-Semitic. To report on the crimes going on in Palestine. You can't do that.
It's very bad.
you just don't give a damn about the Jews. Sorry,
this one of
cut
those-
it out.
We're never getting sponsored at this
It's
point.
like,
Who
no
cares?
worry, yeah, we'll be fine. We'll be
just
fine.
keep it
I
in.
say this will be
No,
one of
there's
those.
like the most annoying people on Twitter that are like, we really need to.
Don't worry. This is.
To do what?
I don't know if there was this woman who was like, there is a woman wearing a keffiyeh at Starbucks every single day, and how do I tell her politely that she's triggering her Jewish friends and family?
What is a
and
keffiyeh?
The like Palestinian like scarf that is like an export there.
I thought that was called a hijab.
Yeah, that's something else.
Oh.
Yeah.
You learn something new every day.
But it's really satisfying seeing those people get like eviscerated in the replies.
Yeah,
They're,
it really
like,
sounds
just,
like they should just mind their own business.
Yeah,
That's
pretty
what I
wild.
think, you
Yeah.
know? Like,
Pretty wild.
hot take.
It is. One time I was in New York and I saw this was a couple months ago. I saw a guy like full. What do you call it? Like when they're what's the word for it? when
And
they
this isn't this is just very specific Jewish people, not like
Nope, she hates them all. I
no,
said,
no, like there's a huge difference. Oh my god, I've got to see the rough cut.
I know this is like definitely going to be like the one we couldn't release.
Damn.
I know I'm having too much fun. That's not a good sign. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is why Nate would have made too good of an inquisitor.
Yeah.
No, but
All right.
I did see actually one time I was on a subway and I saw it was an Orthodox fella.
Yeah.
And he whole hat and everything, and he was
Exactly.
on the subway, and then an Islamic fella got on, and he was the whole day, and I could see for a brief second they saw each other, and there was this light moment of tension. And I was like, it's all good, baby. We're on the subway in New York. This ain't damn Gaza. What are we tripping over? Just it's and I was like, damn. That's when I realized I was like, this is getting bad.
Some
dude.
of those guys, though, if he's that age, he might have actually been in war. Like
Yeah.
with those
Possible.
dudes,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
it
it's
is a
possible, yeah.
complicated history. It's
very, yeah.
right now, it's not that complicated.
Right, that's what I mean. Like,
Yeah.
right now, it's not super complicated.
You know
it's
who
pretty
we should
bad
get on the
stuff.
show is Benjamin Netanyahu. He seems like a pretty good criminal. He knows
Yeah.
what he's.
Well, damn.
War criminal. OG war criminal.
He's been on getting on podcasts recently.
That's
Did you
what I
see he
heard,
was on
yeah.
the podcast with the Nelk Boys.
Oh, is that what he did?
Yeah, which is kind of like if Jake Paul interviewed Mussolini. It's like really just so.
Fascinating situation.
So
I would have watched
the
that.
whores were only no. I'm just kidding. I don't know what.
It's kind of like Jerry Seinfeld. I like
Yeah,
that.
okay, Mussolini. You were just vibing, and that's like.
I get it. Cool.
Yeah, do you want to fight?
That's right now. I'm fighting Dylan Danis next week. Yeah, exactly. God damn it. Yeah.
I'm fighting Stephen Hawking next week. He's always beating up old guys.
Yeah, now I think he's fighting. He either just fought, maybe the only first real box. He was supposed to fight Tank Davis, and that'll be like that should be a clean. He should.
I know. I have no idea what he's talking about.
Combat
Wrong
sports.
podcast.
Not Tank.
Wrong
I know,
podcast.
God damn
No,
it.
but
Do that
I'm
on your UFC
listening. I'm
podcast.
learning and listening.
This is the boxing, but it's all good. Never mind.
I'm
boxing.
listening and learning.
We don't have to learn.
Well, he'll probably get knocked out by Tank Davis, so hopefully that's the case. We'll pray for that.
Well, I mean, I think Tank has honestly great odds against Jake, and I think like if any of you are feeling it, like go to Bet MGM right now. Put down.
Bet.
We're gonna get that corporate
There
sponsor.
you go, DraftKings. We're looking for you, baby.
We're stringing on Kick, and we're sponsored by Lockheed Martin.
There you go. Oh yeah.
Speaking of Lockheed Martin, we got billionaires to take down.
Yeah,
So
we do.
let's finish. Let's wrap
circle
up
back.
punishing this crime.
Yeah,
up.
Yeah.
for sure. So I love the idea, just like we're all like stonewalling them, pretending to be stupid,
Yeah.
and just funneling money out. But I like this idea that we can like distract them with like a sort of like a right-wing scavenger hunt while they're like, so that they're like distracted. They're like, did you see, like $20 million just like disappeared out of the fund? I'm like, oh my gosh, I'll get into that. But did you see you got a mysterious package from a reclusive Danish millionaire? And he's much poorer than you guys, so this is really interesting. It's half of a chalice, or something. And he's
Could
like,
this be the Holy Grail? I
could
don't
this
know.
be?
Yeah.
Yeah.
To send him after stuff that like Hitler's last pair of shoes. That's what he'd be looking for.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's great.
I
too.
actually think we could like exploit the natural competitiveness of these billionaires like very effectively. Like,
Yeah,
I don't know,
and
like-
he's like, no, but I need to find Hitler's lost testicle. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, like,
What a again. Thank you, Rasputin, for pickling your penis. But it's possible that
did not know he did that. That's
I
pretty cool.
say it all the time.
Nate tries to fit that into every episode
time I
for
can.
some reason.
Rah,
Rasputin.
rah, Rasputin.
That's right. They pickled his penis, and if they would have pickled Hitler's testicles,
Rasputin.
those things would
Those
be
Russians.
they'd be on eBay right now for $45 billion. Those testicles. It'd be so crazy to
Dude,
see.
so many people would be like, all right, I got to treat myself.
I think, I think actually probably the Israeli government would have bought it a long time ago and smashed it with a hammer, but still,
I think one of the coolest things that Israel ever did was like send those like Mossad agents to like hunt down all those Nazis. And
Oh,
Argentina.
Nazi hunters.
Like,
Yeah,
that was
yeah,
cool.
pretty cool.
Hell
Cool
yeah.
stuff.
That was like legitimately
That
awesome.
was really
actually.
cool.
Like,
Back
yeah.
when Israel was awesome.
And then they ran out of
Exactly,
well, that's not it. No.
We
Like,
heard that the owner of this bodega's name is Franz.
Did you guys see that there's some Zillow listing in Argentina and the picture and on one of the walls was like stolen art from the Nazis and like
iconic.
yeah,
So
so
sick.
it got reported to the authorities and by the time the authorities got there they had like hidden the painting.
They're like,
and
nothing to
stuff
see
like
here.
that.
Yeah, all good, nothing to see here. That's so sick, God.
I mean, like, okay, real quick, billionaires. I think this is a great idea. I think together we can.
Yeah.
I would love to like like if you're interested in investing at this level in this sort of like,
Yeah.
because you will get a payout
Oh,
for the
thank you.
billions and billions and billions of dollars that we siphon from.
Well,
these
we're not going to
idiots.
get it from DraftKings, so fucking.
I actually really I'm enthused about that because you do have this like background in financial crimes or like you're
this
an
is
expert.
really
Yeah.
stretching it. Like I just think it's crazy and kind of funny and really bad.
But that's the
Great
thing
thing.
is like, I think you would, if you had this network of like operatives,
Yeah.
really be able to mess things up. And if we helped you get that school started, Nate would be so good at like
Yeah.
advising you just how far you could go in
That's right.
incompetence.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I'll
Like,
keep you. Yeah, exactly. I'll keep you just like right on that edge of that line.
Yeah.
Just don't cross
Yeah.
it. Exactly.
I'll just say like escrow every so often, and they're like, "Oh no, she's good."
Yeah.
She's smart. She's a good
She
Exactly.
said it. She yeah.
You get going a little too hard, something like that, and one day I'll call in a bomb threat to the building. They'll clear it out real quick. We can reset the next day. Start
Yeah.
all over from the beginning.
Perfect.
Yeah, yeah.
And we're like, it's feminism. Feminists are calling in bomb threats. Hi, I'm an angry feminist woman, and I put a bomb in your building. We'll get one of the other girls to do that, to play that, and he'll be like, typical.
The typical. There you go.
You're one of the good ones, Maddie.
Thank you, Mr. Musk.
Now, if you can just sign all these documents, and
Please.
then like we'll fit in like some bank transfers in there,
and
It's perfect.
there's a new coin out. We should get into that.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
There's a new coin. Yeah.
Yeah. I think this is a great idea, fellas.
Yeah, it's called Laugh Giraffe Coin.
Yeah. It's called my Venmo.
Sponsored.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could not sponsor you. We have no money. It's a free show.
But if you had your own cryptocurrency,
I know.
suddenly you'd be the most loaded.
Sponsored by Maddie Kelly's Secretarist School.
Yeah,
Secretarist School.
Whoa.
The
I
Secretary
like that.
School, I know. The School of Secretarism. Yeah.
Yeah, you'll have to make a pretty sick logo for that.
Yeah, I'm excited. I love the idea of
Yeah.
like weaponized incompetence.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's so funny.
yeah,
Oh,
that's right.
absolutely. I think
Not used against your intimate partner. Don't do that. But like used against the billionaire class. That's hilarious.
yeah, that's.
There
I
you
mean, you should save your weaponized incompetence urges for the people who deserve it, not your
Amen.
spouses, not your
Yeah.
partners,
That's
Yeah.
billionaires,
Not your friends.
Yeah.
You know, put away your dishes.
Yeah. So hey, if you're working at a Fortune 500 company right now, take a long bathroom break. You know,
Yeah.
Take a long bathroom break.
go see if there's a snack in the break room that's
Yeah,
interesting
like-
to you.
Maybe
I mean-
even down the road.
Yeah.
After a certain point in the company hierarchy, you can kind of just do whatever the hell you want.
It's true. You can put your feet up, let it ride. You
Yeah.
could be doing that right now, friend.
Absolutely.
What are you doing for this next hour? Oh, I'm assessing options.
There you go.
Basically being a lawyer.
Yeah, exactly.
It's basically working a law office.
Yeah.
Just sitting there sweating, having panic attacks. Somebody comes by and says, what are you doing? Just assessing. Just assessing.
assessing.
Just assessing. Why the fuck I'm doing this?
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
thank you for having me on, guys.
Of
I had a
course.
blast.
Thank you, Maddie. You were
Oh.
fantastic.
We're gonna
yeah.
have to cut out so much of the Israel stuff,
Oh,
but
everything
like,
will stay, and we'll all go down with the
Why
ship.
is Maddie's episode 15 minutes long?
I'm just a little unpredictable.
Who would have knew?
Little anti-Semitic. No.
Yeah, exactly.
Maddie, you've been great. So I think like definitely we have to get you hired by a billionaire because I think you do some real damage.
Yeah, I
Sure
think
would.
I'd really fuck it up for
Yeah.
them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What? But this has been so much fun.
Yeah, you guys have a great setup here. The chemistry is great.
Thank you. Thank
I
you.
think the jackets are really excellent. I think
Thank
they
you so
really
much.
bring
Amen, baby.
a certain, personal injury attorney to the
Thank
vibe.
you.
That's
Thank you.
exactly what we're going for.
Kind of, yeah, man. You know,
Wonderful.
felt like a fancy
Yeah,
real
call me
estate
if you're
agent.
in a crisis.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you know what I mean.
Baby.
Hey, baby, I got your back, baby. Come on, slip and fall. I got you.
Be great to call Nate.
Yes, yeah, it'd be great to call Nate. Don't wait. In a bind, in a jam. It's not too late. Don't
Oh.
wait. Call Nate.
Holy cow.
That's it.
Yeah, that was going to be my thing. That's what I wanted to do. I was going to be my billboard all over the place. That was going to be my. But fortunately, I'm just not that fucking motivated in the law. You know, I just don't
I
care
think
about
we
it.
might just have to get billboards now. I
Yeah,
don't know.
yeah, don't wait. Call Nate. Yeah, exactly. Back to back. Call. That's right. Don't wait.
love that.
Call Joe and Nate. At perfect rhyme.
Commit a crime.
Yeah, commit
a
crime.
crime.
We'll get you
Call-
off.
Yeah, just say we'll get you out. We'll
Oh.
get you
We'll
out.
help you with the law.
We're crime attorneys on the side of crime.
That's right. On the side, because that's what I want it to be, and it's just not a thing. So that's why we do this.
I know. You got to really work your way into that racket.
It's really
hard.
tough. It's
hard.
tough. Yeah.
It's hard to make it.
Yeah. Looking
Yeah,
at federal prison
billboards
time.
are expensive. You know?
They are. Yeah.
One day.
One day,
One day.
Lamar Dixon. That's the biggest one. They're out of Baton Rouge. I know them.
It's like, who the hell are you talking
That's a
about?
billboard company.
We'll get our
Lamar
own
Dixon
billboard.
from Baton Rouge.
Well, now I know that, Maddie. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Maddie.
Wonderful.
Yeah, of course.
Maddie, do you have anything? Okay, so you have Laugh Giraffe on
I have
Tuesdays.
a lot of things to plug.
Yeah, for sure.
So I run a free weekly comedy show that you've been on.
I have not yet been on that. I should get dates with you on that.
Send dates to the. If you're a comic and you want to do the show, send dates to Laugh Giraffe Comedy. Do not send them to my personal Instagram. I will get stressed out and start crying. But
That's probably why I
Laugh
have not
Giraffe.
been on
I
the
say,
show.
yeah, I will also. Yeah, I'll say
Yeah.
I will also reach out to Laugh
'cause
Giraffe.
there's
That
like
makes
nothing
sense. Yeah.
like thinking you're getting a DM from a friend and being like, "Hey, can I be on your show?" And I'm like, "Yeah, it's okay." No, but I'm mostly kidding. But yeah, it's a great show. It's every Tuesday at Union Tavern. We have some like the best comics in Boston.
Awesome.
And because nobody gets paid on a Tuesday.
That's right.
It's true.
And then my Instagram is. Oh wait, before that, I run a really great podcast with my friend and
Friend of the podcast.
Yeah,
Alexis
fellow
Cristaldi.
criminal,
Yeah.
Alexis Cristaldi, called Serving Blunt, and we're releasing episodes. I'm sure this will come out by the time we're back to
Yeah.
releasing episodes.
Yeah.
And That's my comedy Instagram, Insane Clown Possum. And that's my art Instagram, Made It Maddie.
There
Awesome.
we go.
You should check her out on all of these things. She's
Please.
very
Yeah.
funny,
She's
very
great.
talented, and an amazing criminal.
Thank you.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was great having you on
love
the
it.
show for sure.
Thank you for coming.
Thank you for negotiating, gender politics with this.
Of course.
Too. Like,
I'm always happy to talk about things I don't know or understand.
I love it. It's
Thank
great.
You. Yeah, that's right.
You guys are super
Great.
allies.
We are allies.
We do our
Hi.
best. I do I smile through everything I
Yeah.
say.
Do you guys want to plug your?
I mean,
Instagram?
you can listen to us on this podcast.
Yeah, please, for the love of
Yeah,
God,
that was insane.
listen to
Why
us
did
on
I
this
say that?
podcast and follow us, please.
God.
Please.
Thank you for throwing that plug opportunity.
Thank you for giving us this opportunity
That was a serving blunt reflex where I was like, so do you guys want to plug anything?
I do that all the time.
That's okay. It's
You know.
normal. I do it at shows now. Say, do you guys want to plug anything?
That's funny. Yeah.
All right. Well, this
I go,
is
check please when the joke doesn't work. All right.
it's always a classic line.
Bye.
Yeah. Well, this has been a great time. But I'm Joe,
And I'm Nate.
and this has been Perfect Rhymes.